Wake up in the morning. Good evening po. Naririnig ako. Naririnig po ba ako? Hello po. Okay, so habang naghihintay po tayo ng mga kasama po natin na mag-review ngayon, so please follow my FB page, Sir Oreo. So this is my FB page. And search also my YouTube channel, Sir Oreo rin po. So ina-upload ko po yung mga reviewer na na-discuss ko na po online. Tapos yung file po ng mga may annotation, na-upload ko na rin po sa aking FB page. Pakihanap na lang po yung link ng Drive para ma-download nyo po yung mga file po na nagamit ko na dito sa pag-online review po natin. Dito sa live po natin sa TikTok. Maraming salamat. So pwede po natin i-share ang ating live ngayong gabi sa mga kakilala nating nagre-review ng UPCAT. Okay, good luck po sa mga mag-take ng UPCAT next weekend. Okay po, sa Sabado at Linggo na po yon sa 10 and 11. So, pwede po nating i-share ang live po natin ngayon. Okay po. So, sana makatulong po ako. Okay, let's start now. Ba't umangat? Okay, so number 1, if two distinct points of the Cartesian plane, strong spelling yung plane niya, have the same y coordinate, then the points lie on, okay, pag parehas daw yung y coordinate niya, so ibig sabihin, A, horizontal line, B, vertical line, C, oblique line, and D, y-axis. So what is your answer? So ang sagot lang dyan sa number 1 ay letter, anong sagot? A, B, or C? Okay, may nakatama. Yes, the answer is letter A. Horizontal line. So, bakit horizontal line? Kasi kapag sa Cartesian plane, so we have the x and the y-axis. Kapag parehas daw ang y coordinate, so example, ang coordinate natin ay 1, 1 and 5, 1. Okay? So, kung dito ang 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nababasa ba? Okay. So, ang 1, 1 natin ay nandito. So, ang 5, 1 natin ay nandito. So, kung magdodrawing tayo ng line, so that is horizontal line. So, they have the same y-axis, ay y coordinate. So, the answer is letter A, horizontal line. Ba't bumababa? Okay, next, number 2. If 3/8 of a number is 96, the number is what? Okay, so number 2, what is your answer? Okay po, salamat po sa mga nag-share ng live po natin. Paki-follow po ang aking FB page, Sir Oreo. Ina-upload ko rin po yung mga live ko po dito doon. At saka sa aking YT or YouTube, Sir Oreo. Naka-upload po lahat po dyan. Okay, ang sagot daw ay letter D. Are you sure? Letter D, letter C? Sabi, 3/8 of a number is 96. So, the number is So, ibig sabihin, tinatanong yung number. So, 3/8 of a number of, dahil hindi mo alam yung number, represent mo muna ng x, is 96. Okay? 3/8 of a number is 96. So, yan yung magiging equation natin. So, since meron kang fraction, multiply both side by 8 para makancel to. So, 3x is equal to 8 times 96. What's 8 times 96 is 768. Tama ba? Okay. 48, 4, 72 plus 4. 768 nga. Divide both side by 3. So, x is equal to 2, 5, 6. So, letter C. So, the answer for number 2 is letter C. Okay, next. Number 3. Which of the following statement is true? A, the sum of the two even number is always odd. No, kasi pag pinag-add mo yung dalawang even ay even din. Kasi kunyari, 2 plus 4, 6, di ba? The sum of two even numbers is sometimes odd or even. No. Bakit? Kasi palaging even. Pag pinag-add mo yung dalawang even numbers, palaging even numbers ang sum. Next, the sum of two odd number is always even number, which is true. Yaan. No? Kasi pag pinag-add mo yung dalawang odd, ay magiging even na siya. Example, 3 at 5. 3 plus 5 is 8. Even na yon. Nagiging add lang naman kapag odd and even. Okay? So the answer here is letter C. Next number 4. Okay, number 4. Next, when 1/4 of 720 is subtracted from 3/7 of 567, the result is blank. Okay, sabi, 1/4 of 720 is subtracted from, bale, 1/4 of 720 subtracted from, so ibabawas natin siya kay 3/7 of 567. So, what is the number? So, ito yung isosolve natin. So, 1/4 of 720 is subtracted from 3/7 of 567. So, ito yung isi-simplify natin. So, what is 3/7 of 567? Bale, ang igagawin mo dyan, 3 times 567 divided by 7. So, bale, 3 times 567, 1, 2, 20, 17. So, 701 over 7 minus. Dito naman, 1/4 times 7 over 20. Bali, 1 times 720. 720 over 4. So, what is 1,701 divided by 7? 7, that is 2. 243 minus 720 divided by 4. So, 7, this is 1. 8, 0. 180. Okay. So, 243 minus 180. What is your answer? 60? 63? Okay, it's correct. 63. So the answer is letter A. That is next, number 5. What is 1/3 of revolution when converted to degrees? Okay, 1/3 ng revolution. So when we say one revolution, that is equivalent to 360 degrees. Okay? So, kung ito yung initial side natin, one revolution, that is 360 degrees. So, what is 1/3 of 360? Bale, 360 divided by 3 mo yan. Kasi 1 times 360 is 360. Divided by 3, 120. 120 degrees. So, the answer is letter D. Letter D for number 5. Next, number 6. Okay. Which of the following is not constant? Pag sinabi natin kasing constant, number siya. Di ba? Okay. So, for number 6, which of the following is constant? Pi is a number, 3.14 chuchu. B is 0 is a number, 0.22 is a number. So, ang hindi lang number dyan ay yung x, that is the variable. And the answer here is letter D. Next, number 7. The character below illustrate the response of high school students who were asked to give their first choice of career. Engineering, medical, law, and science. Represent 10 students. Yung isang ganito, isang symbol, represent by 10 students. So, how many students choose engineering over, how many students choose engineering over law? Okay, so sa number 7, so engineering, ilang ganito ba? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6. 6 times 10 na ang gagawin natin. 6 times 10 is 60 ang pumili. Dun sa law, 2. 2 times 10 is 20. So, anong gagawin natin? Subtract. None of the above. None of the above ba? So, subtract natin. So, 60 minus 20 is 40. So, the answer is letter D. Okay, yeah. Subtract. Next, number 8. In May, the average price of a kilo of rice was 25% above that of April. In June, it was 30% below that of May. If the average price of rice in April was 30 per kilo, what was the decrease in the average price of kilo of rice from May to June? Ay, wait lang. Naririnig ba? Oh, hello. Thank you for chocolate, Engineer Brian. Salamat po sa chocolate. Okay, salamat sa rinig. Okay, so yung mga hindi pa po naka-subscribe sa aking YouTube channel, pa-subscribe po. Ina-upload ko po yung mga nila-live ko po dito. At saka dun sa aking FB page, ina-upload ko rin po yung file na annotated na po. Maraming salamat. Okay, thank you. O, balik tayo. In May, the average price, so bali start tayo ng April, May, and June. So, the average price on rice in April was 30 per kilo. So, 30 kilo. What was the decrease in the average price of kilo on May to June? April pala. Dito pala ang 30. 30 pesos. So, start tayo dun sa given. 25% above on April. So, mas malaki dito ng plus 25% nung April compare doon sa, yung May natin, compare doon sa April. And in June, it was 30% below. So, magmaminus tayo ng minus tayo ng 30% ng May. Okay? Yun yung price natin. So, kung nung April 30, bale, ano ba ang 25% ng 30? Yun yung dagdag na dun sa May. Okay? What is point or 1/4 of 30? Okay? Sabi doon, 25% above April. So, bale, 30 plus 25% nung 30. Okay? Mas lamang siya ng 25%. So, 25% ng April. So, nakikita pa ba yung sulat ko? Diyos ko Lord, ang dilim ata. Okay, so, bale, 30 plus, what is 1/4 of 37.5? Bale, 37.5 ang presyo nung May. Tapos, nagbawas ng 30% ng June. Okay, 30% nung May. So, kung nung May ay 37.5, magbabawas tayo ng 30% nung May. Minus 30% ng 37.5. So, what is 0.3 ng 37.5? So, bali, 37.5 minus 11.11, 4.25. So, yan yung magiging solution natin. So, 37.5 minus 11.25. So, bale, naging 26 point. Mali ata ako. May to June. Ano daw? What was the decrease? Yung pagbaba. Yung decrease lang. So, dapat, if the average price is ito dapat, di ba? 11.25 ang decrease niya. So, the answer is 11.25. So, pinakamalapit, si A. Next, number 9. The slope of the line joining negative 2, 3 and 5, negative 7. Okay, slope of the line naman na to. Number 9. Pag nagko-compute tayo ng slope, M is equal to y sub 1 minus y sub 2 over x sub 1 minus x sub 2. Okay? So, ang point natin, meron tayong negative 2, 3 and 5, negative 7. Okay. So, ang ating y sub 1 ay ito, 3. 3 minus negative 7 over negative 2 minus 5. So, 3 minus negative 7, that will become 3 plus 7. Negative 2 minus 7, that is negative 7. 3 plus 7 is 10 over negative 7 or negative 10 over 7 ang sagot. So, the answer is letter B. Next, number 10. In which quadrant will both sine x and cosine x decrease as x increases? Ano daw? Okay. So, in which quadrant will both sine x and cosine x decreases as x increases? Huh? Nalito ako sa tanong. Ano daw? And cosine x. Kasi both sine x and cosine x decrease as x increases. Ano daw sabi? Parehas na yung sine x at cosine x ay nag-decrease kapag nag-i-increase ang x. Saang quadrant to? Yes. So, katawa to, pero sa quadrant. Kasi nag-both decrease as x increases. Parehas silang bumababa, pero lumalaki ang x natin. Parehas na lumiliit ang value. So, ibig sabihin, kapag lumiliit ang value, magiging parehas na negative na lang sila. Ay negative positive. So, okay, what is your answer? Quadrant 2. Letter B. Ano daw? Kala ko sa akin lang paulit. Ano po yung paulit-ulit? Ay, lag ako? Kanina lag. Hindi ko alam kung anong nangyayari sa internet ko. Okay, next. Number 11. Express each of the following as simple logarithm. 11 to 13. So, yung number 11 natin, so we have 3, the logarithm of y to the base of 2 minus logarithm of x to the base of 2. So, i-express natin in simple logarithm. So, samahin natin to. So, kapag meron tayong coefficient dito, bago mag-logarithm, pwede nating ilagay sa exponent. So, magiging logarithm of y cubed to the base of 2 minus logarithm of x to the base of 2. Tapos, kapag nagma-minus tayo ng logarithm at parehas ang base, pwede natin gawing quotient. quotient law yan, magiging logarithm of y cubed over x to the base of 2. So, ano magiging sagot natin? Logarithm of y cubed over x to the base of 2. So, that is letter A. Next, number 12. So, sa number 12, simply, we're going to express in simple logarithm lang siya. So, we have logarithm of p minus logarithm of q plus logarithm of r is equal to what? Okay? So, logarithm of p minus logarithm of q, bale that is logarithm of p over q plus logarithm of r. Okay, logarithm of r at saka p over q, dahil plus naman to, magiging product. Logarithm of pr over q. So, logarithm of pr over q. So, the answer is letter D. Next, number 13. 2 logarithm of the quantity of a plus b. So, paano naman to? So, may coefficient, pwede lagay sa exponent, magiging logarithm of a plus b raised to 2. So, the answer is letter A. Next, number 14. How many ways can a committee of 3 be formed if we are to choose from 5 candidates? Ibig sabihin, mamimili ka. 5, mamimili tayo ng choose 3. So, the answer is letter B. So, 5 choose 3. Next, 15. R is what percent 1,000? R is what percent ng 1,000? Okay, what is your answer? Ay, anong sagot dun sa decreased? 11.25 ang nasolve. So, pinakamalapit, A, 11. Letter 8, yung kanina. Letter 8, number 8, A, 11. Okay, next, number 15. R is what percent ng 1,000 daw? So, bale, kung isosolve natin to, divide both side by 1,000. So, percent ay, bale, naka-decimal to, no? Bale, 1 over 1,000, ibig sabihin 1,000. So, that is 0.001 R. So, ito magiging sagot, and that is letter A. Letter A yung number 15. Ay, sorry po kung di na nakikita. Okay, number 16. Okay, number 16. What is your answer in number 16? Okay, so bago tayo magpatuloy, inaanyayahan kong pakishare po ang ating live ngayon and pakifollow po ang aking FB page. So, which is Sir Oreo, and my YouTube channel, Sir Oreo din. So, ina-upload ko po yung mga live ko dito sa TikTok. Nandyan lang po sa mga page, ay sa page ko at saka. So, okay, so number 16. If x and y are any real number not equal to 0, then x raised to 12, number 16 pala. If p is equal to 0.5 or 5/10, q is 500ths, and r is 5,000ths, which of the following has the greatest value? Siyempre, ang pinakamalaki ay which of the following. So, kung isosolve natin, ang a natin ay p, q, r. Imo-multiply. So, what is, that is 0.5 times 0.05 times 0.005. So, 5 times 5, 25 times 5, 125. Tama ba? So, 0.5 times 0.05 times 0.005, 555, 125 yan. So, ilan ang decimal natin? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. So, that's the value of Q. So, yung B natin, ang B naman natin ay P over Q. Our P is 0.5 over 0.05. What is 0.5 divided by 0.05? 1, 0, 10. Letter C, ano yung C natin? P, R. So, our P is 0.5 over 0.005. That is 0.5, 1, kung yun, 100. Tama. And letter D, that is Q, R. What is Q? 0.05 times 0.005. And that is 25, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so ito. Sino yung pinakamalaki daw? Greatest value. So yung si 100. Ito. So the answer is letter C. So na yung papel. Ayun. Yes, yung UPCAT, ang content niya lang ay pang junior math at saka senior high school math na gen math. Okay, next, number 17. Number 17 is, if x and y are real numbers not equal to 0, then x raised to 12, y raised to 6 must always be what? Always be positive, yes. Palaging positive yan. Bakit? Kahit maging negative man yung x and y natin, dahil ang exponent niya ay even, ang exponent nila ay even number, magiging positive yan. Hindi pwedeng maging negative. Nakalagay kasi real numbers, di ba? So, hindi palaging magiging integers. No? Kasi kung real numbers, meron tayong mga rational number fraction. Kunyari, 1/4 times 1/3. Hindi na yung magiging integer kapag sinubstitute natin dito. Then, composite. Kapag composite, yung integer ay may factor maliban sa kanyang sarili at 1. So, ano magiging sagot lang natin dyan? Letter A. So, hindi pwede yung negative kasi ang exponent natin ay even. Okay? Kaya, kung yung x natin at y natin ay negative, magiging positive pa rin yan. Kung positive yung x and y natin, positive pa rin sila. So, x na agad yung 2 kasi kasalungat na yung 1. So, hindi pwedeng integer lang yung magiging sagot kasi real numbers. Iko-consider natin yung rational numbers. Meron kang 1/3, 1/4. Kapag sinubstitute natin doon, hindi naman magiging integer ang magiging sagot. Tapos kapag composite, hindi rin pwede. Kasi pag sinabi natin composite, Ang factor niya lang ay ang kanyang sarili at 1. Hindi pala, ano pala, prime pala yon. May mga factor siya maliban sa 1 at saka ang kanyang sarili. So, si 1 lang yung possible dyan sa number 17. Next, number 18. Kaya mo yan. I'm rooting for you, kapwa ko upkat. Taker. So, muli, good luck po sa mga mag-uupkat this weekend. God bless po sa inyong lahat. Kaya nyo yan. O, dasal-dasal na ngayon pa lang. So, again, my YouTube channel, Sir Oreo. So, yun, naka-upload po dyan yung mga nila-live natin sa TikTok. At may FB page, nag-upload din na po dyan ng mga annotated na file na po, no? Sir Oreo din. Okay, the length of a rectangular triangle rectangular triangle field is more than its width. Ano daw? Rectangular triangle. Dinownload ko lang to eh. If the perimeter of the field is 210, how wide is the field? Mag-base na lang tayo dun sa rectangle. So, ang length daw niya is more than its width. Ano daw? Kulang yung info. No? Dinownload ko lang kasi to eh. Hulaan na lang. Na. X na yung number 18. Hindi po. Sa UPCAT po ito. So, after po ng UPCAT, saka po ako mag-CSE. Okay po. Pero basic lang naman po. May mga nakahalong pang CSC din po. Katulad ng percentage, fraction dito sa UPCAT. Okay, 19. Ano daw yung UPCAT? Parang entrance exam po sa UP. Nako po. Okay, go guys. May CSE rin sa sa 11. Ay, good luck po. Kasi UPCAT po yung inaano ko po ngayon. Okay. A dam and tin, 18 kilometers apart, jog toward each other at the rate of 4 km per hour and 5 km per hour. So, how many hours will they meet? Okay. So, magkalayo sila si Adam at saka si Tin. Okay? Ang distansya nila ay 18 kilometers apart. So, yung speed ni Adam, so ang speed niya ay 4 km per hour, pag ganon. Tapos si Tin naman, ang speed niya ay 5 km per hour, pag ganon. So, magkakasalubong sila. In how many hours? So, kung ako kasi nagtitable, no? Si Adam at saka si Tin. So, distance, okay, yung distance is equal to rate times time. Pag sinami nating rate, yun yung speed nila. So, yung rate ni Adam, 4 km per hour. So, yung time natin, hindi natin alam. So, represent muna natin na ilang oras sila maglalakad. X. Tapos, yung rate naman ni Tin ay 5 km per hour. So, represent din natin na X kasi magkaiba sila parehas naman sila ng time. Kasi kapag nagsabay sila na magkakasalubong, yung ginugol na paglakad ni Tin at ni Adam, sabay lang din yon. So, ano yung magiging distance natin? So, bale, ang distance natin ay ito, because distance is equal to rate times time, i-multiply natin to. So, ang distance ni Adam ay 4x, si Tin naman ay 5x. Okay? So, yung distansya na nilakad ni Adam plus yung distance na nilakad ni Tin ay equal to 18. Kasi 18 yan, di ba, yung kabuuan. Okay, yung distansyang nilakad ni Adam, kunyari dito sila magmi-meet. Okay, kunyari lang, no? So, dito nag-meet si Adam at saka si Tin. Yung distansya na nilakad ni Adam at distansya na nilakad ni Tin, okay, yun yung, ang sum nila ay 18. So, kaya ang magiging equation natin ay 4x plus 5x. So, we have 9x is equal to 18. Divide both side by 9. So, our x is equal to 2. So, since kilometer per hour yon, so itong x natin ay time, that is in hours. So, that is letter B. Letter B ang sagot sa 19. Next, 20. Okay, yeah, 2 hours. Very good. Next, number 20. The graph of the equation 10y plus 5x minus 5y squared minus 5x squared plus 33 is equal to 0. Ayan, ang technique lang dyan, kapag parehas ang sign ng x squared and y squared, that is circle. At parehas ang coefficient pala. So, meron tayong 10y plus 5x minus 5y squared minus 5x squared plus 33 is equal to 0. So, kung magdi-divide tayo or mag-divide tayo sa lahat ng what do you call this, 5, negative 5. Kasi negative na parehas yung yung x squared and y squared natin. So, magiging negative 2y minus x plus y squared plus x squared minus 33 over 5. So, kung papansinin mo, ang coefficient ng x squared and y squared ay 1 at parehas na positive. This is a circle. Yun yung technique doon. So, the answer is letter A. Same sign, same number, that is circle. Okay? Ang technique, okay, same sign and same number ng x squared and y squared, that is circle. Sabi ko TikTok lang, ba't may pa-exam dito? Nagre-review po, siguro nag-search ka ng math or nag-search ka ng UPCAT. Nirecommend ka ni TikTok. Okay. So let's proceed. 21. Which of the following statement illustrate reflexive action? Okay. Given A and B are real numbers. Ay, daing follower. Salamat po sa mga nag-follow. Okay. Paki-share po ang live po natin sa mga mag-take ng exam sa UPCAT. Hindi ko Ay, wala akong internet. Ay, naglolo ko. Okay naman, naririnig niyo ako? Sige, sana naglolo. 21 po tayo. Ano daw? Hyperbola? Yeah, kapag hyperbola, magkaiba ang sign ni x squared and y squared. Pag magkaparehas na positive pero magkaibang number, ellipse naman yon. Nakakain na kayo, sir? Yes, nakakain na ako. Kumain na ako. 21. Ano na sagot nyo? Okay. Pag sinabi nating reflexive actions, that is A is equal to A. Ibig sabihin, parehas lang. So pagdating dyan, 2A is equal to 3B, then 3B is equal to 2A. Commutative yan pag pinagbaliktad mo. 2A plus 3B is equal to 3B plus 2A, commutative property. So dito, so hindi ito equation, so X yan. So ito ang sagot. Ito, equal siya dito kasi parehas lang na parehas. So the answer is letter D. Okay, next, 22. An antique shop had an autumn sale of porcelain at the following price. 800 painting reduced. Ano daw? Pasan yung following price niya? Anong hula nyo? 800 painting reduced to 550. 850 painting reduced to 600. 950 painting reduced to 700. 1,200 painting reduced to 950. Kaya nga eh. Nainis naman ako dito. Okay, next. Number 20, 23. Which, wag na kayong magtagal sa question pag mga ganyan, no? Sabi nila, isang technique para pag nag exam mga college entrance exam, isang basahan lang dapat na nagigets mo agad yung tanong. So, kung hindi mo na-gets, hula. Joke lang. Pero technique daw yun, no? Dapat isang basahan na unawaan mo agad yung binasa mo. Kasi kung hindi, uulit kang magbabasa, sayang yung oras kapag paulit-ulit mong binabasa at hindi mo nagigets. Number 23, which of the following does not describe a function? Pag sinabi nating function, tawag nun, hindi mauulit yung x. Okay? So dito, naulit ang 1. So ang sagot ay A and D. Dalawa. Ito kasi quadratic function. Ito ay linear function. Ito ay naulit yung x. Hindi pwedeng maulit ang x, di ba? Para sa function. So not function to. So si D, this is parabola opens to the right. Kasi kapag ang exponent mo ay even dun sa y, that is not function. Yun yung technique dyan. Ang titignan mo lang ay yung exponent ni y kapag equation ang given. Dapat hindi even numbers. Kasi kapag even yan, ay magiging not function siya. So, letter C function, letter B function, A and D are not function. So, letter D ang pinaka-not function. Pero not function din to kasi okay. Wait lang. Letter D lang ang sagot. No? Kasi 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2. So, naulit lang yung 1, 2, 1, 2. Iisang point lang yan kung i-graph natin. Bali, ang domain mo ay 1 and 3. Ang range mo ay 2 and 5. So, hindi na ulit bala. So, the answer is letter D. Next, number 24. So, sa number 24, the maximum value of f of x minus 4x minus 2x squared is f of x is equal to 5 minus 4x minus 2x squared. Ang ginagawa ko dyan, derivatives eh. Derivatives ng function ay 0, negative 4, minus 4x equate to 0. Para mahanap mo yung x, so ilipat mo yung negative 4x dito. 4x is equal to negative 4. divide both side by 4, and x is equal to negative 1. Then balik ka doon. F of negative 1 is equal to 5 minus 4 times negative 1 minus 2 times negative 1 squared. Sinubstitute ko lang doon kay x. So, magiging 5 plus 4. Negative 4 times negative 1 is positive 4. Ito ay magiging positive 1 times negative 2 minus 2. 5 plus 4 is 9 minus 2 is 7. And the answer is letter D. Letter D ang magiging sagot sa 25. Letter D ang sagot sa 23. Letter D ang sagot sa 25. Ay, 24, sorry. Okay, thank you po sa mga nag-share ng live po natin. Okay, let's proceed now for number 25, PEMDAS. Na paano daw? Nag-derivatives ako sa mga hindi ano to? Derivatives ng 5, 0. Derivatives ng negative 4x is negative 4. Derivatives ng negative 2x squared. Bali, imumultiply mo yung exponent dun sa coefficient. Kaya naging negative 4. Tapos, bawasan mo yung exponent ng 1. Ayun. So, advantage sa mga STEM student to, no? Kasi marunong silang mag-derivatives. Kasi meron tayong minimum and maximum dun sa lesson ng basic calculus. Okay, next, number 25. Ano to? List of who are required remediation. Okay, number 25. What is the simplified form of this expression? Grabe, sobrang PEMDAS na to. 4 plus 1 squared minus 4 divided by 2 quantity divided by 3 plus 2 cubed plus 10 minus 4 squared divided by 3. So, dito tayo sa loob. Ito ay 4 plus 1. So, 4 plus 1 is 5. Hindi ko na isusulat na 5 kasi pwede mo namang i-direct ng squared agad yon. Okay? 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 squared is 25 minus 2. Bakit? Kasi division to. Negative 4 divided by 2, 2 na agad yan. Divided by 3. Plus 2 cube is 8. 2 times 2 times 2, kaya 8. Plus, dito na tayo. 10 minus 4 is 6. 6 squared is 36 divided by 3. So, pwede nating ito idirekta at saka ito division. PEMDAS tayo, di ba? Kaya lang nakaparenthesis to, kaya unahin natin palagi yung nasa loob. So, 25 minus 25 minus 2 is 23 over 3. So, magiging 23 over 3 na to. Kasi divided by 3 over 3. Plus, wait lang. Ano na to? Inulit ko lang. Plus 8. 36 divided by 3, that is 12. So, 8 plus 12, that is 20. So, ito, 23 divided by 3. 23 divided by 3, 7. 21, 2. So, bale, 7 and 2/3 kapag isulat natin. Mixed fraction. Yung 23 over 3, that is 7 and 2/3. So, kapag inad natin yan, ihad lang natin yung whole number. 20 plus 7, 27 and 2/3. So, this is the answer. And that is letter C. Next, 26. Okay, so God bless po sa ating lahat, sa mga nag-uupkat. Mag-uupkat itong Kailan? Sabado at Linggo, 10 and 11. Number 26. A motorist average 50 km per hour travel a distance of 300 kilometers. He made the return trip over the same distance in 4 hours. What his average speed for the entire trip? Average speed. So, papunta at pabalik. So, yung isang motorista, pumunta sa isang lugar at bumalik din siya. Okay? Papunta at pabalik. Pa-SS daw ng 25. Ito po. Okay. So, 26 papunta at pabalik. So, the motor 5 kilometers per hour. So, that is his average speed nung papunta ay 50 kilometer per hour. Tapos, traveling distance of 300. So, distance is 300. He made the return trip over the same distance in 4 hours. So, yung pabalik niya ay, time niya dito sa pabalik ay 4 hours. So, what was his average speed for entire trip? So, ang gulo. I-arrange na, mas maganda i-arrange natin siya ng naka-table. So, yung papunta at pabalik, papunta at pabalik, return. Okay? Ito yung return niya. So, distance is equal to rate times time. Anong distance traveled niya? 300. Papunta. Siyempre, 300 din nung pabalik. Anong rate niya nung papunta? That is 50 km per hour. Tapos, ang time niya ay hindi natin alam. Tapos, ito naman, pabalik, ang speed niya ay ang oras niya ay 4 hours. Okay? So, ang rate kasi ang tinatanong. Okay, so kung yung time niya nung papunta, bali time is equal to kailangan natin yung time, no? Kasi dito natin pag pinagsama yung lahat-lahat. So, ang time niya ay time is equal to distance over rate. So, 300 over 50 km per hour. That is 6. 6 hours. 6 hours siya. Next, dito naman, ang rate ang unknown natin. So, rate is equal to distance over time. So, we have 300 over 4. So, what is 300 divided by 4? Bali, 1,575. So, that is 75 kilometer per hour. Mas mabilis ang takbo niya nung pumunta. Okay. So, ang unknown natin ay dito. So, yung total distance niya papunta at pabalik, that is 600. Ang time consume niya ng kabuuan ay 10 hours. So, bale, kung rate ang unknown, rate distance over time. So, we have 600 divided by 10, that is 60 kilometer per hour. So, this will be his average, 60 kilometer per hour. This is his average speed. And that is letter B, boy. Siguro ang gagawin ng iba dyan ay i-add to divided by 2, which is hindi. No? Kasi determined natin yung total distance traveled at saka yung total time consumed. Okay, so rate is equivalent to distance over time. So, ito ang magiging sagot. Girl, saya nung kapitbahay. Video okay. Sana all masaya. Kayo ba? Kamusta? Masaya kayo? Okay, next, number 27. Angel is buti na lang maraming school, hindi lang UP. Oo. Pero karamihan naman ng state university ay may college entrance exam. So, pero kung saan kayo mas malapit at kaya ng budget nyo, kung mas practical, so wala namang problema yun. No? Marami kasing aiming naman ang UP. Siyempre, iba pa rin kapag UP ka mag-aaral o kaya sa state university ka mag-aaral. Kasi libre. Kaya lang yung iba, malayo yung state university sa kanila. Kaya doon na lang din sa malapit nag-aaral. Pero sa lahat, God bless sa inyo, no? Sana makapasok kayo sa mga dream school nyo, no? Katulad ng Lasal, UST, Ateneo. Okay, so same content lang naman ng mga college entrance exam niyan eh. Math. Tips para gumaling sa math, sir? Practice lang ng practice. Tapos, watch video lesson no, ng mga math problems para ma-practice nyo rin. So, ganun lang siya. May date na po ba ang application? Hindi ko po alam. Hi, ikaw po ba yung coach ng SPNHS? Yes po, ako po yung coach ng SPNHS. Lloyd, hindi. Lloyd Nidshang? How do you pronounce your name? Lloyd Nidshang. Shag. Lloyd Nidshang. Opo, ako po yung coach. Kilala pala ako as coach. Lloyd needs hug. Hug, sorry. Yun pala yun. So, ang pangalan niya ay Lloyd. He needs hug. Lloyd needs hug. Sorry. Anong ima-master? Yung mga pinag-aralan ng grade 7 hanggang grade 10. Yun yung kailangan. Taga-Sapang Palay National High School kaya. Okay, hi. Hi sa mga taga-Sapang Palay National High School. Magandang gabi po. May nagsagot na si Engineer C. Letter B daw, number 27. Ano daw? B ba? Hindi kita. Kita. Angel is 7 years older than Christina. Christina is 7 years older than Daryl. Is as old as Natalie. If their ages are represented by variable A, B, C, D, respectively, which equation gives the relationship between Angel's age and Natalie's age? Angel's age and Natalie's age. A, C, D, at saka si N. Pabaliktad tayo. If the age are... So, Daryl is... Ano daw? Daryl is as old as Natalie. What is Daryl as old as Natalie? Same? Daryl is as old as Natalie. Ano yun? Same sila? So, kung same ang edad nila, so N lang din to. Ay, D. Tapos, Christina is 2 years older than Daryl. Si Christina, mas lamang lang siya ng edad kay Daryl. Tapos, si Angel is 7 years older than Christina. So, n plus 2 plus 7, which is, ano to? N plus 9. So, kung i-compare natin yung age ni Angel at Natalie, so Angel at Natalie, so anong N pa rin to, no? Si Natalie. Age ni N plus 9. Age ni, so age ni Angel, N plus 9. Ito. So that is letter C. Kung di rin tayo sa huli. Saya ng kwento. Next, 28. Okay. Nag-warning na naman si TikTok. Baka anytime tanggalin na naman ako. CC. Ano daw? Letter C po yung 27. So, yun din yung nasa keto correction. C. 28. Wala pa po yung 28. Okay, what's your answer for 28? If y is equal to x squared, how does y change if the value of x is quadrupled? Okay, what's your answer? Nung di rin tayo sa huli. Okay, what's your answer? Letter? Ang daing nagsagot ng letter C. May nagsagot ng letter D. Sir, pa-background music. Pag nag-background music, baka hindi na ako marinig. C at D ang nangingibabaw na sagot. Ba't magkakaiba? D daw. Tapos may nagsagot ng C. Okay, so y is equal to x squared. So how does y change if the value of x is quadrupled? So bali naging 4 times. So kung ang x mo ay 1, that will become y is equal to 1. Pero kung ang x natin ay naging quadrupled daw times 4, magta-times ka ng 4x, y is equal to 4 squared, which is 16 times. Diba? Multiplied ka ng 4, magiging 16 times siya. Increase by 4 times, hindi siya mag-i-increase ng 4 times kasi naka-squared yung x ang changes natin. So the answer is letter D. Multiply ka kasi ng 4 doon sa x. Magiging 16 times ang increase niya. Ano daw computation ko sa 26? Asan ba yung 26 ko? Ito po yung 26. Letter B. Okay, next. Number 29. Okay. Absolute value. Kapag absolute value yung dulo-dulo natin, positive ang sagot ng kabuuan na yan. So, X mo agad yung A and B. So, dito na lang ang pagpipilian mo, C and D. So, 29, what is the absolute value of 9 minus 15 plus 1 minus 7 plus 4? So, absolute value of 9, itong nasa loob muna, 1 minus 7 is negative 6. So, 15 minus 6 plus 4. So, 15 minus 6 is 9. 9 plus 4 is 13. So, 9 minus 13 is negative 4. And the answer is positive 4. So, letter C. Kasi absolute value of negative 4 is 4. Letter C. Next, 30. Okay, loss of exponent. We have x cubed y squared raised to 4 is equal to what? So, ang mangyayari dito, i-distribute natin to by multiplication. 4 times 3, magiging 12. 4 times 2, magiging 8. So, the answer is letter C. 30. So, ganun yung process dyan. Next, number 31. What is your answer for 31? Okay, yun naman muna. Inom lang ako saglit. Okay. So, salamat po sa mga nag-share. 147 share po ngayon. Thank you po sa mga nag-heart, nagbigay ng gifts. Saan ko to nabibili? Itong ballpen ko? Sa TikTok lang din. Magpo-promote na ba ako ng mga products para kumita? Dito sa pagla-live ko, hindi ako kumikita eh. Sana all may mag-donate. Sana all mag-donate pala, no? Ano tawag nun? Yung rose. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the chocolate. Yum, 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 yum. Thank you for the ice cream. Saan ka po nag-aaral, sir? Hindi na po ako nag-aaral. Graduate na po ako. Okay, so what's your answer? 31, letter? Letter D? Ano naging letter D? C? What is the area of the square inscribed in a circle having a diameter of 4? What is the area of a square inscribed in a circle? So, meron tayong circle, tapos may square sa loob na ang kanyang diameter ay 4. Okay? Kapag ganyan, anong tinatanong? Area of the square. Area of the square. Pwede nating mahanap ang area ng square gamit ang diagonal. Diagonal 1 times the diagonal 2 over 2. Or diagonal squared over 2. Kasi yung diagonal natin, yun yung diameter din ng circle, di ba? So, Ang diameter natin ay 4. 4 squared over 2. What is 4 squared? 16. Over 2 is 8. So, ang sagot ay letter B. Letter B. Tama yung nagsagot ng letter B kanina kasi area ng square ang tinatanong. Hindi naman yung area ng circle. Kaya walang pi. Ang x mo dapat agad yung dalawang to kasi area of the square ang tinatanong. Walang pi yon. Okay, next. Number 32. The diameter of a wheel is 6 cm. How many complete revolution will the wheel make if it rolls a distance of 108 pi cm? Ibig sabihin, ito ay circumference, no? Ilang umikot, ilang beses umikot. So, meron tayong circle. The wheel is, diameter is 6. 6 yan. So, kung 6 yung diameter, 3. 3 ang radius natin. So, R is equal to 3. Tapos, how many complete revolution daw? So, kunin muna natin yung isang circumference. Isang ikutan lang. Circumference is equal to 2 pi R. 2 times pi times 3. Kasi ang radius natin ay 3. So, this is 6 pi. Okay. So, yan yung isang revolution. Isang ikot ng wheel. So, ilang ikot daw ba yon? Yung 100, ano number na tayo? 108 pi centimeter. So, kung yung 108 pi centimeter, didivide natin siya sa 6 pi centimeter. Didivide by neto. So, cancel na to. 108 divided by 6. So, 10 divided by 6. 48. 6, 8. So, that is 18. Tama ba? 18 times. Letter C. 32. Ay, 32. Tama. 32 is letter C. Next, 33. The length, width, and height of a large box are thrice those of smaller box. The volume of a large box is, okay, the length, width, and height of a large box are thrice those smaller box. So, kung ang smaller box natin, let's represent as, ano tawag na ito? Length, width, height. Tapos, yung mas malaking box ay triple nung ito. Thrice of L, thrice of width, and thrice of height. The volume of a large box is, so yung volume ng larger box natin, volume is equal to the length times width times height. So, bali ito, 3 length times 3 width times 3 height. So, bali 27 length width height. So, ang volume kasi ng smaller box natin, length width height. So, that, yan na mismo, length width height na as is. So, ibig sabihin, yung bigger box natin, that is 27 times the volume ng smaller box. So, that is letter D. Ito. Saan na yun? 27 times of the smaller box. Kasi yung smaller box natin ay length times width times height lang. Hindi natin alam kaya we represent L with height. So, dahil triple yung length, width, and height neto, kaya naging 3L, 3 width, 3 height, yung mas malaking box. So, multiply lang natin lahat yon doon sa result. So, 27 times ang kanyang laki. So, 27 times the smaller box, and that is letter D. Okay, next, number 34. Okay, so salamat po sa pag-follow. Ano daw, pwede daw makita kung paano na-solve. Hindi pala nakita. Ito. Sorry. Ito pala, di ko na-move yung papel ko. Kaka-start ko lang, hindi po. Naka-1 oras at 30 minutes na ako. Hindi kita. Ayan na naman tayo. Ayan, yan. Nagmo-move. Gumagalaw nga ito talaga. 34. On a number line, if one endpoint of a line segment is at -12 and its midpoint is at -4, then the other endpoints is at what? Okay, saang parte? Walang tulugan, sir. Matutulog ako. Siyempre, may pasok bukas. Sir, hirap pong makapasok. Oo daw, mahirap. Yung 33, iti-triple mo lang yung length, width, and height neto. Then, i-compare mo yung volume. Yes, na-upload ko na po yung mga live ko sa aking YouTube channel. Nasa YouTube channel ko po, naka-upload po yung mga nakaraan ko. Okay, naka-upload na po doon. And sa FB page ko, yung mga PDF file doon sa Drive. Okay, next, 34. On a line, number line, if one endpoint of a segment is at -12 and its midpoint is at -4, then the other endpoint is at blank. Parang na-live ko na to. Or okay, number line. Kung nandito ang -12, isang endpoint yon. So, pabilang ka, wait lang. Ang midpoint natin ay -4. Gaano kalayo yung -4 sa -12? The distance is 8. So, bali nag-plus 8 ka. -12 plus 8, -4. So, dito mag-plus 8 ka rin. So, plus 8, -4 plus 8, that is +4. So, the answer is 4, letter C. Next, 35. Ano daw ulit FB page ko? Ang FB page ko nga ay ito. Sir Oreo. Yan din ang aking YouTube channel. Anong oras ako mag-end live? Siguro hanggang ano lang ako, hanggang malapit na. Hanggang 40 lang siguro. So, piecewise, sa YouTube ko po. Hindi ko sure kung may piecewise ako. May GenMat po doon. Ano daw, sir? Anong stat nyo bukas? Anong stat? Yes po, complete po yun. Yes, may bukas po ako. Sir, may quiz po daw bukas sa basic cal. Hindi ako ready. May lesson pa. Yung live dito, mag-upload lang din, i-review ko. Ano i-upload? I-upload ko din agad sa YouTube. Da-download ko yung live neto, then upload sa YouTube. Yes, may reviewer po yung Upcuts, pero hindi ko pwedeng i-live po yun kasi naka-indicate doon na hindi pwedeng i-share. Ang lalabas sa civil service po dito ay yung mga fraction, decimal, mga ganun po. What time bukas? Same time pa rin, 7:30 or 8 onwards. O, balik na tayo, 35 na. A telephone pole is 9 meter tall. What is the length of a piece of wire which extends from the top of the pole to a point that is 12 meter from the base of the pole? So meron kang pole, telephone pole, which is 9 meter ang haba. And then, the length of the piece wire, which is extend from the top, that is 12 meter from the base. Ano daw? What is the length of the piece of wire which extend? So, may wire na i-extend dito na kung saan 12 meter ang kanyang layo mula dun sa base. So, yan yung may form ka tayong triangle. So, C ang unknown, the hypotenuse. So, C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared. So, our A, the altitude, which is 9. Ang base natin is 12. Okay, so 9 squared is 81 plus 12 squared is 144. So, 81 plus 144 is what? 225, yeah. 225, which is our C squared. Square root both side. C is equal to, what is the square root? That is, ting bago. Ang saya sa kapitbahay. So, the hypotenuse is 5. So, sa 35, the answer is letter D, dog. Next, 36. Ay, wait lang. 35. C. C pala yun. C, C, C. 15 yung na-solve natin, di ba? Letter C. Next, 36. Okay, so number 36, point A is 5.3 and is the midpoint of the line OAK. Point A 5.3 is the midpoint of line OAK, where O is at the origin and the coordinates of K are, ayan na tayo, midpoint. So, kung idodrawing natin sa Cartesian plane, andito ang 0, 0. 5, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. So, ito ang midpoint natin. Ilan ang rise niya? 3. 1, 2, 3. So, 3 ito, di ba? So, magdagdag tayo ng 3 doon. 1, 2, 3. 6. Tapos, kasi rise, run. Rise natin, 1, 2, 3. Ang run niya ay 5. 3 din dito, tapos 5 din dito. So, magpa-plus 5 din tayo dito. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ay, 10 pala. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kasi plus 5. So, anong ordered pair na ito? Kasi ito yung midpoint. Midpoint to. So, ano yung endpoint natin na nandito? That is 10, 10, 6. So, the answer is letter D. Ano daw sagot sa 34? 4. Letter C. Slope yon, no? Ito yung point natin ng 5, 3, di ba? So, kung titignan natin, ang rise niya ay 3, ang run niya ay 5. So, mag-rise ka rin dito ng 3. So, tatapat na siya sa 6. Magra-run ka ng 5, tatapat na siya kay 10. Kaya 10, 6. Paano yung 34? Yung point daw ay nandun kay negative 12. Tapos na kay negative 4. Ano ba distansya niyan? 8. Bali negative 12, nag-plus 8 ka, kaya naging negative 4. Mag-plus 8 ka rin dito para makuha mo pa yung isang dulo. Negative 4 plus 8, positive 4. O, ganun lang siya kasimple. Kasi midpoint si negative 4. Ba't magta-times 2 ka? O, pwede naman. Times 2. Eh, dito ba? Napunta ako sa 34 eh. So, kung dito, pwede naman. Ito yung 5, 5, 3. Doblehin mo yan kasi midpoint. Doblehin mo to, si x and y. Tama lang, times 2. Next, 30. Ayun, other way. So, yung point natin ay 5, 3 mula sa origin. So, doblehin mo yan. Magiging 10, 6. Kung ganyan galing sa kung galing sa origin yung isang endpoint tapos midpoint, magta-times 2 ka na lang. Next, 37. If the triangle below is an isosceles with A as the vertex angle, so which of the set number could be the value of A, B, and C? Oo nga, naulit ko na to. 51 ko yan. Tama ba? Okay. So, remember that the sum of the interior angles is 180. So, A plus B plus C should be 180 degrees. Tapos, nakalagay isosceles triangle. So, dapat yung dalawa ay equal. Okay? So, kung yung letter A, okay, ang A natin ay 50 plus 65 plus 65. So, that is 180 degrees. Tama. Tama ba? Okay, 180. Yung B, hindi pwede. Pwede ba? 50 plus 50 plus 80. So, that is 180 din. Letter C, 50 plus 60 plus 70. So, that is 180 din. Lahat sila 180. Tama ba? 60 plus 60 plus 60. 180. Ito ay hindi siya isosceles. Kasi, ito ay equiangular. So, hindi pwede si D. So, balikan natin. The triangle below is an isosceles with A as the vertex. So, kung yung A natin, so, ibig sabihin, ito ang A, B, C. So, dapat yung A, walang kaparehas. Yung B and C ang equal dapat. Therefore, B should be equal to C. So, dito, magkaiba, kasi vertex angle, isosceles, di ba? So, kung isosceles yan at ito ang vertex angle, equal yung B and C natin. So, ang equal lang B and C ay yung C, A. Yung B hindi pwede kasi ang equal ay yung A and B, which is vertex angle. To si vertex angle, hindi niya kapares dapat si B and C. Okay? So, si 50 plus 30 plus 70, magkakaiba na yan. So, hindi siya isosceles. Kasi ang isosceles may dalawang equal na angle. Yun yung tinatawag nating base angle. Tapos, naiiba lang yung measurement, si vertex angle. So, X din to. So, the answer is letter A. That is number 37. Next, 38. If AC is equal to 18, BE is equal to D is equal to 13, B is equal to, sorry, D is 3, 13 is, D is midpoint of CE. What is AB? Okay, madali lang to. Number line. Nakikita pa ba? Okay. So, kung number line natin, gagayahin ko yun, no? So, E, C, D, A, and B. Parang hindi accurate yung drawing. Okay. Yung AC natin, ito, that is 18. Tapos, yung BE is 13. Mula B hanggang E ay 13. DE is 3. Tapos, yung CE natin, midpoint yung D. So, ibig sabihin, midpoint yung D. Kung 3 ito, 3 din dapat ito. 3 din yan. So, ang problema natin, what is AB? Ito. So, ang tinatanong natin. So, mula sa A hanggang C, 18. Tapos, yung C hanggang D is 3. D hanggang E is 3 din. So, yung kabuuan natin, 18 plus 3, 21 plus 3, 24. So, yung DE natin yung AE natin ay 24. Tapos, ibawas natin yung BE. BE is equal to 13. So, subtract natin. Kasi yung kabuuan mo ay 24. Tapos, BE is 13. So, ano na lang yon. So, hindi nga accurate yung drawing kasi ang liit naman niya. Okay, so 24 minus 13, that is 11. So, the answer is letter B. Okay. Ayan po yung 36 pa SS. Sa SS mo na, yung 36. Yung question po ba, i-upload ko po yan sa aking drive. B4 Jollibee. Next, 39. In parallelogram, WXYZ is the midpoint of, V is the midpoint, Ito ang illustration niyan. I-drawing natin ulit. Z. Andito yung V. Y. X, W. Okay. If the parallelogram WXYZ and V is the midpoint of YZ, midpoint to, so dapat nandito. Pangit ng drawing. Midpoint yan. The area of WZV is what percent of the area of WXYZ, yung kabuuan. Okay, kung midpoint ito, pwede tayong mag-drawing dito. Equal lang yan lahat. Kasi parallelogram, di ba? So, pwede tayong mag-drawing dito, parallel dito. Tapos, dahil kalahati yan, same lang ng area dito. O ganun lang yung logic na. Okay? So, yung kabuuan mo ay, that is one whole. Okay? So, yung isang piraso, that is 1 out of 4. Kasi 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Apat lahat yan, di ba? So, 1 out of 4 lang yung isang ganon. So, this is 0.25 or 25%. So, the answer is letter B. O, ganun lang yung logic nun. Kasi midpoint to, di ba? Yung V. Di, guhit ka doon na parallel doon. Since midpoint yan, gawa ka rin ng midpoint dito, guhit ka. Tapos pa-cross yan, di ba? Di pa, gawa ka rin ng pa-cross dito. Equal lahat yan. Okay, next. 40. In the figure, the ratio of the area of the triangle LEA to the area of the rectangle LAST is 1/2 yan. Okay, triangle eh. Palaging ganyan. So, the answer is letter A. Kapag meron kang rectangle, tapos nag-drawing ka ng triangle dyan, yung area neto, okay, yung area niyan ay kalahati lang ng kabuuan. 1/2 lagi. Yan. So, kung pag nag-drawing ka ng rectangle, tapos dito yung triangle mo, so yung area neto, 1/2 lang ng kabuuan. Palaging ganun yan. Yes. So, ganun lang siya. So, naka 40 items tayo ngayong gabi. So, I think that's all for tonight. I hope you learned something or naka-review tayo konti. Kamusta? Are you ready? Yes, naka-record ito tapos ida-download ko ulit. Katulad nung in-upload ko sa aking YouTube channel. Kaya please follow, subscribe. So this is my YouTube channel. So sa YouTube channel ko ay in-upload ko yung upcut yung kagabi. Hi everyone, let's review. Let's review geometry and trigonometry. So what is the sum of the interior angle? So bali ganun siya. Hi everyone. Inulit ko lang ata. Oo, inulit ko. Niretype ko kasi. May bagal internet ko. Ba't naglolo ko? So, paki-search na lang po, paki-subscribe at nandun po lahat. So, ganun po ulit ang gagawin ko. Tapos, yung file nandun sa drive. Okay, thank you for the heart. Wi-Fi. Ba't hindi naglo-loading? So, nandito po. Nag-upload po ako. Tapos, ito, yung PDF file po na to, ay naka-upload po dito sa, paki-search na lang po, paki-scroll na lang po dun sa drive. Ito po yung drive. With annotation na po siya. Thank you for the gift. Thank you for the roast. Wala pa si Ate Julia. Kasi, yun, si Julia nagla-live din siya. So, paki-follow po ang aking FB page. So, nandito po sa drive na to, naka-upload na po dito ang ito, 4. So, yung mga nilive ko din po yan, na-upload, yung video po niyan, na-upload ko po nandun po sa YouTube channel. So, yung iba, minsan nag-upload din po ako dito. Patsi-patsi nga lang. Ganyan siya. So, sana makakadami. Dumami ang follower. So, 3,079. Hindi mo nga. Sad. Okay, so that's all for today. So, nakapag-live tayo sa mga nagre-review. Okay, God bless po sa lahat. Kaya nyo yan. So, ngayon pa lang magdasal na. Okay, so pwede nang mag-leave at pwede nang mag-live ay manood din ng live nung iba. God bless, bye-bye. Bukas kung may ma-download akong ibang file. End ko now. Bye-bye. Bukas magla-live po ulit.